Very dignified in his quietness. The set of his iron grey hair and his deep eye sockets made him resemble the philosopher John Locke.
I only asked about Davy's book because I'm going to take one of the farms into my own hands. See if I can do something to set a good example of farming among my tenants. Would you approve of that, Miss Brooke?
Indeed, I do.
No. I think you're making a great mistake there, Chetton.
Do you? Why?
Well, electrifying your land, all that kind of thing. I went into science a great deal myself at one time, but I saw it wouldn't do.
Mr. Brooke was well known for discovering new hobbies, then dropping them as quickly as he had picked them up.
But surely, Uncle, it is better to spend money in finding out how men can make the most of the land which supports them all. It's not a sin to make yourself poor in performing experiments for the good of all.
Listen to that. Young ladies don't understand political economy, Sir James.
Well, do you know, Miss Brooke, Mr. Caleb Garth was telling me the other day that you've been drawing plans for cottages.
Oh, yes. Yes, I have.
Dorothea loves to draw plans.
Well, Mr. Garth thought your plans were excellent.
Did he? Did he really?
He said that you wanted Mr. Brooke to build them, but he thought it unlikely that your uncle would agree.
Caleb Garth was right about that.
But you know it's one of the things I wish to do myself.
Well, that would be wonderful.
Yes, indeed, but perhaps you could let me see the plans.
Yes, of course.
He's throwing money in the gutter, Sir James, since a labourer can never pay rent enough to make it worth your while.
But nonetheless, I think it is worth doing.
Oh, yes, indeed, it is worth doing. I think we deserve to be beaten out of our beautiful houses, all of us who let tenants live in the sties we see around us.
Talking of books, I am reading Southey's Peninsular War. Have you read it, Mr. Casaubon?
No, I have little time for reading as leisure just now. I've been straining my eyesight on old characters lately.
Yes, of course. Yes, Mr. Casaubon studies a great deal, you know.
The sad fact is that I need a reader for my evenings, but I am fastidious in voices. I cannot endure listening to an imperfect reader.
Yes.
My mind is something like the ghost of an ancient wandering about the world and trying mentally to construct it as it used to be.
Hearing Mr. Casaubon speak, Dorothea decided that he was the most interesting man she had ever met. To reconstruct a past world, doubtless with a view to the highest purposes of truth, what a work to be in any way present at, or even to assist in. Later, when the two girls were alone in Dorothea's room, Celia said,
"How very ugly Mr. Casaubon is."
Celia, he is one of the most distinguished-looking men I ever saw in my life, and he is remarkably like the portrait of John Locke.
Did John Locke have sallow skin and 2 white moles with hairs on them?
I dare say he did when people of a certain sort looked at him, people who could not see his great soul.
And has Mr. Casaubon a great soul?
Celia delivered this sentence with a touch of naive malice.
Yes, from everything I see in him, I believe he has.
It was not long before Mr. Casaubon was invited again to the Grange to dine and stay the night. In the morning, he and Dorothea took a pleasant walk along the gravelled terrace.
Would you mind telling me more about your work, Mr. Casaubon?
Yes. Yes, well, to summarise, I'm trying to demonstrate that all the mythical systems and mythical fragments in the world are corruptions of a single original tradition. And I will call this work A Key to All Mythologies.
It sounds fascinating.
Yet I feel the disadvantage of loneliness, Miss Brooke.
Of course, it must be lonely, yes. It's such solitary work you're doing.
Indeed, I sometimes yearn for the cheerful companionship of youth. Youth can lighten or vary the toils of maturity, you know.
It struck Dorothea then that Mr. Casaubon might be thinking of making her his wife, and the idea that he would do so touched her with a sort of reverential gratitude. She thought to herself,
everything he says is like something precious discovered in a mine, or the inscription on the door of a museum, a door which might open to reveal treasures from the past.
It was 3 o'clock on this beautiful, breezy autumn day when Mr. Casaubon drove off to his rectory at Lowick, only 5 miles from Tipton. And Dorothea, full of a sudden energy,